Farouk Omar with the question: how are you so calm during every clip? I think I've always kind of had that like nonchalant, no fucks given type vibe whenever I play. It's mainly because it's like, how many times have I rubbed my eye during this video? I've been going ham. Like the whole nonchalant vibe and all that. It's pretty consistent throughout. Like ranked, it's like, all right, cool, I did that in ranked, whatever. But like in pro league, like you guys, you know, I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of the pro league highlights that I've put out. I get hyped. So it's, you know, it's definitely a different environment of like, it depends on the environment on how excited I get and all of that. So like if I do some crazy shit in comp, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be screaming, I'm gonna be saying, you know, like, get smoked, idiot, or something like that. I don't think I do the get smoked, idiot, but you know, I get loud. I think the only way to tell if I'm excited is the, you know, audio level, right? So like pro league, I'm all the way up here, whereas, you know, in ranked, it's like I one tap wallbang a guy and I'm still like right here, I'm vibing. So it's just like the different environment. Because ranked, it doesn't really matter. It's cool. I give you guys a nice little show, but you know, all that matters at the end of the day for me is comp and how we doing that. Ethan Morrell with Morel with the question: what keeps you cool and focused during intense situations in PL? I think it's just more of like an experience thing. Like in the very beginning, if I ever got into like a 1vx, I'd be shaking. I'd be, you know, heart beating, probably like sweating a little bit. But it just comes with experience. It's the same thing with ranked. I'm sure people experience it in ranked. The more you get into those, you know, tense clutch situations, 1vx's, the more you're gonna feel more comfortable about it, because you know what to do in those situations. If you're thrown into it for the first time ever, you're gonna be, you know, tensed up and all that stuff. So it's definitely, it comes with like experience and learning, just learning what to do when in those situations. Like you just try to take a deep breath. I still have issues with it now. Like I'll be in a 1vx and I'm still going. I'm still at 100% power when I need to like just relax for a second and just take a quick breath and I'm good. I still have issues with it now, but at the end of the day, it's just like, it's just experience. Gamer Boy with the question: I love that we have the same name, but also I've been meaning to ask you, do you watch football? If so, what is your favorite team and player? I do not watch football. And hey, wait, what name are we talking about? Are you a Bo or are you a Jason? Either way, good looks. I'm not a football connoisseur. The only sport I would ever really watch, especially even like back in the day, was basketball. I watched the NBA. Didn't really have a favorite team. I just kind of watched it very casually. I played some 2K back in, like, I think I was playing 2K12 a lot, but not really a whole sport guy. The only, you know, sports was esports for me, but with the exception of NBA and basketball. So Pablo Costabella with the question: what was your most favorite LAN tournament and why? Well, I mean, DreamHack Montreal, because we won. First event I've ever won. First invite I ever played in. You know, we didn't win, but hey, that's just how that shit goes sometimes. It's kind of hard to pick the two. I probably have to say DreamHack Montreal, because I guess, you know, going back to the other question, that's kind of when I blossomed, when I really started to thrive in the comp scene, when I when I knew I finally like had what it took to be in the, you know, in the big leagues. So probably DreamHack Montreal. First event we won. First international event I won. SC Nico Lust with the question of: Beaulo, what would your last meal be? Love your vids. Hey, glad you enjoy them. Last meal? I guess it depends. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Damn. I don't. Wow, this is so hard, because I love food. I'm a food guy, so it's a hard one. I don't know, probably like sushi or like some like crazy steak, like some wagyu, some nice A5 wagyu. I don't know though. Probably one of those two. One of those two would probably be a pretty good one. Might be a bit basic. I'm sure that's probably a lot of other people's answers, but we'll rock with that. We got Cheese Gaming with: what's it like being in TSM? You know, it's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Never thought my first org would be, some crazy prestigious org such as TSM, but hey, I'm very glad that this is how, things took me, huh? It's like a nice little family. It's a nice little family here. It's crazy. The amount of support we get is insane. Uh, it's nice. I wouldn't want to be on any other org. It's hard to put it into words. Hard to put in words. Anime Jaeger with the question of what programs do you use to record, stream, and edit? So I would record with Shadowplay. Back in the day when I was like the main person of the YouTube channel, obviously, shout out to LH Management for all the help that they've been doing lately. When I would do it, it would be I would record with Shadowplay, I would stream with OBS, just straight up OBS Studio, and then I would edit with Adobe Premiere. Obviously, as you guys can see, we've upped the production level a little bit. We've turned the YouTube channel into stream highlights, which is much easier and I would say, I think it's better. I think the face cam, integration in the videos have been good. But yeah, Adobe Premiere, Shadowplay, and OBS is what I used. I still use OBS. Anthony Pelican? I hope I said your name right. I hope. Are you into cars at all? And if so, muscle cars or JDM? I don't know what JDM is, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm into cars a little bit. I'm not too crazy into it. It was kind of like a rub off from my dad because he was heavily into cars. And my first car, 73 Camaro, nice solid orange 73 Camaro, which I feel like I should be into cars if I have that, which I am. But I guess the answer would be muscle cars. Yeah, the muscle cars. Don't know what JDM is. Still don't. I've been asked that multiple times in the past week, but muscle cars all the way for the most part. Hey, you never know though. I might get like the polar opposites. I might have my nice Camaro, and then I might get a Tesla one of these times, huh? Never know what can happen. Never know. Spyro with the question of what inspired the name Beaulo. Great question. I get asked this like so many times. I'm glad it's finally here, recorded on video. Beaulo was literally just me liking the spelling and the pronunciation of Beau. B-E-A-U. I said, hey, that's nice. That's real solid. Nice and clean. And I was like, hold up, I can't just do that. That's just some homie's name. So I added a L-O at the end. I was like, hey, not too bad, not too shabby. And here we are, Beaulo. That's it. Literally no inspiration other than just me saying, hey, that's a cool name. MT with the question of, are you ever gonna play with viewers? Ever gonna play with viewers? I actually used to way back in the day, like very rarely, but to be honest, I don't know. I think I should start incorporating, like a sub Sunday thing into my streams or whatever, but it's very hard with the current stream schedule I have because it's very inconsistent. So it's like, I don't have a set stream schedule. I don't have anything set in stone. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, every Sunday sub games, and then a Sunday comes around and I'm just nowhere to be found, in bed or some shit because we had a long day of practice. I guess theoretically we could just might be able to pull one of these out one of these days, but I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I should though. Your question is very warranted and it should be a thing because I 100% should kind of give a little reward for the loyalty and the support and everything. And I'm sure everybody everybody will want to have a chance, right, to play, especially if they're like longtime supporters or subs. I should give that to them. You're right. Warhead with the question, how does it feel living in the TSM house? Do I ever get homesick? Well, the thing is, I've been around Vegas for about 14 years, 15 years, and the NAL league is in Vegas. So, do I get homesick? Not really, because I'm really like right here. I can go home whenever I want. I can just drive there. But how it is in the TSM house is nice. It's definitely really rewarding and beneficial of having all your players centrally located and especially living with each other. I wouldn't want apartments. I know a lot of teams contemplate apartments for their housing, but I think the team house is a lot more of a bonding experience, a more rewarding thing for the team. So I think that one's, I think the house is good. I love it here. Poor Ducks with, what is your favorite clip? I mean, it's probably some pro clip. I'd have to say the 1v3 ace against Rogue in season 10. I think it was season 10.
Titan Pillars, no one spotting him. Now it's all into Beaulo. Beaulo definitely going to make an effort of it, if nothing else.
Oh my God!
Already got two. Vertical at low health as well. Beaulo could clutch this. Full health. He's still got an impact lifeline left. And honestly, that might even be enough to kill Vertical by itself. Vertical, though, if he just comes in right now. No, the timing Vertical just had to come in sooner. The ace. Beaulo.
Mainly because it was a good clip. I was hyped as hell. We were all hyped. But that was a game to determine whether or not we went to relegations. Whether or not we went to relegations. And we ended up winning, which saved us our PL spot, got us into the next season. And Rogue went to relegations and then got relegated. So you never know what could have happened. Obviously, we won the game like 7-2 or something. We smoked them. But, you know, it's the fact that that was like the relegation match. Like whoever, like the thing is, we didn't, if we tied that match, Rogue had the tiebreaker on us, and so we would have went to relegations regardless. But we had to win. There's no other thing happening. We had to win, and we did. I think it was probably that, just because of the intensity and the importance of that match. That was literally like our jobs on the line. Because imagine, I don't want to imagine it, but imagine if we went to relegations and that was the end of it. Because I'm not gonna lie, that might have been the end of TSM Beaulo and my comp scene run. So hey, I'm glad we won. I'm just glad we didn't get relegated. Jake Fetch with the question of, what are your plans for later in life? Do you plan to continue with pro gaming? Am I in college? I'm not in college. I don't plan on going to college. Plans in later in life, I mean, I'm just gonna stick with the whole content creation, you know, pro play, or I guess stick with pro play for as long as I can, and then as I have pro play, I'll have content creation with it, but then content creation after. So it'll go pro play and content creation, and then just start content creation whenever I decide to, you know, step out. But later in life, you know, live out the content creation, the whole gaming thing as long as I can, and see where it takes me. And I'm looking forward to the future. Edoc with the question of, do you ever feel pressure to upload a better video than the last? Are you okay if the video does a little worse than the last? Love your videos, wish you all the well. Can't wait to see you at the top. Never mind, you're already there. My bad. Hey, who looks Edoc? I mean, yeah, you always want to, you know, improve on it. Like I said earlier, you're only as good as your last performance, right? You always want to, you know, improve. But I don't really care too much on if like a video does bad or whatever. I've learned to not care about the views, even though it's, you know, content creation is like my main, you know, like not calling, but like source of income, you know, like the main thing. It's where I started. I used to care about the views. I would get, you know, troubled over and all that, but I've just learned not to care. It happens. You know, there's gonna be bad days, just be good days. It's whatever. I know Siege has been in a little bit of a rut, and so you really need to, you know, kind of prepare yourself for that disappointment, but it happens. It happens. Every creator has been going through it. But yes, I do always want to have a good video, better than the last. Wow, last question. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. All right, so who we got? We got I Play Casual with the question of, any tips on growing your channel or following? So the thing is, I got lucky mainly because I was playing in the Siege, or I was playing in Siege for so long. I was there from beta, and I stuck with the game basically throughout. So it's like, it's kind of like the stock market if you think about it. If you get in while it's low and you stick with it all the way up to the high, then you get a payout, right? So it's like, how do you get there? How do you get to the top starting now? It's very hard. Very hard. You have to be very unique in, you know, your personality, your play style, any of that stuff. But at the end of the day, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the time. You have to stream. You have to upload. You know, you have to do all of that as much as you can. Try to think outside the box. If you're a streamer, dude, it's your stream. Do what you want to do. Don't do, you know, don't try to like cater to like anybody. It's your stream. Do you. enjoy it. Don't try to treat it as a job, because if you treat it as a job right from the gate, you're not going to really get anywhere. You got to start with a hobby. You have to, you know, be prepared for the, you know, low starts. Because you got to go through the pain for the gains at the very end, right? You have to go through the ruts, get to the top. And then on the YouTube end, again, just, you know, same exact thing. Do whatever makes you love it the most. It's your channel. Do you. And just stay in for the long haul. But as long as you're passionate about it, because again, don't be going in it for money. Money's nice, but you know, don't treat it like a job. Wow. We are done. We are done. Wow. Look at that. Hey. This was a long time in the making. I'm so sorry about how long it took, the delay. Again, I'm sorry. The invite thing really threw things off. I was going to just do it in my hotel room while we're in quarantine. But again, you know, Corona and shit. Goddamn COVID. But, you know, we may do. I'm sorry, again, it was so late. But it's finally here. Thank you guys for the support, the comments, and all that stuff. Comment down below if you guys want to see anything, you know, different, special, something like this. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.